And now we have the opportunity of hearing Dr. Lujain. She's from Esse Fórum, which is, as I said, one of the main world's institutions that works with adjustment in climate change. And it's an honor to have you, Ms. Lujain. Ms. Lujain, please. She's online with us.
Thank you all and good morning. For some reason, I cannot start my video, but it's great to be with you all. On behalf of Esse Foundation, which is a global science-based platform for food system transformation, our current food systems are failing in their most basic mission, which is to nourish and sustain life. Overconsumption exists alongside hunger, micronutrient deficiencies, and all forms of malnutrition, including obesity. 1 in 2 school-aged children and 2/3 of women of reproductive age worldwide are affected by micronutrient deficiency. Around 3 billion people can't afford a healthy diet, and nearly 1 in 11 people around the world go to bed hungry each night. While at the same time, our global food system produces enough food to satisfy the needs 3 times more the current population. But this is not just a health crisis, it's a climate and sustainability crisis. We're currently pushing the world beyond 6 of the 9 planetary boundaries, with food production and consumption as driving factor. Agriculture and food production claim almost half of the world habitable land, responsible for up to 30% of the global greenhouse gas emissions and 70% of freshwater withdrawal. Conversion of natural ecosystems to croplands and pasture is the biggest cause of biodiversity loss. Nearly 40% of the world fish stocks are fished at unsustainable levels, and the rapidly expanding aquaculture sector has negative effects on coastal habitats, freshwater, and terrestrial systems. So we really need to break this vicious cycle and transform our food system to fit its purpose, which is healthy diets for all within the planetary boundaries. We launched earlier in January our Food Systems Economic Commission report that showed that transforming food systems could significantly reduce today's hidden costs and unlock up to $10 trillion in annual benefits. That is equivalent to 8% of the global GDP. So around 70% of that benefit comes from dietary shifts alone. So if we look at the Brazilian food system, the hidden costs of the Brazil food system are estimated at approximately $500 billion annually, primarily driven by unsustainable production practices and greenhouse gas emissions. So the Food System Economic Commission envisions a transformation scenario for Brazil extending up to 2050, indicating that these costs could be cut by over $200 billion annually, ending illegal deforestation, incentivizing sustainable resource use, improving access to finance, particularly for small farmers, and ensuring fair transition are strategic priorities for transforming Brazil's food system. So we need an integrated strategy tailoring to local priorities and circumstances to address the unavoidable tension between multiple objectives that transforming food systems could entail. Similarly, if we look at the IPCC, it's highlighted in its latest assessment that shift to health and sustainable diet has substantial potential to mitigate greenhouse gas emissions while also providing positive health effects. But the big question is, what defines healthy and sustainable diet? We have the 8th Lancet Commission back in 2019 has set the first ever science-based targets for sustainable food systems. And through a careful review of science on diet and health and the planetary boundary, the Commission suggests a healthy and sustainable reference diet, which we call the planetary health diet. Such diet can save up to 11 million premature adult deaths annually. Next year, in October, we will launch an updated Eat Lancet report, offering a clearer guidance on creating food systems that are healthy, environmentally safe, and most importantly, socially just. But in addition to knowledge, we really need to channel financial flows, increase financial investment along the value chain. The previous speaker from the World Bank has flagged the very low percentage that food system takes from overall climate investment, and that needs to be changed. We need to address power asymmetries within food systems and drastically implement actions across the value chain, from agricultural subsidies, food environment interventions, public procurement policies, to really ensure that the healthy diets are sustainable, affordable, accessible, and culturally acceptable. I would love to be with you in person today, but I would thank the organizers for having me and wish you all a successful conference. Thank you.
Mrs. Lujain, it was our honor. Thank you very much. And we are looking forward to get closer to you and to maybe strengthen this collaboration, okay? Thank you very much.